Welcome, Thunder community, to our weekly Thunder Talk. It's been a crazy and super busy week, but it's also been super encouraging and awesome. We actually got winter sports up and running, and we're super excited about that. We had a couple girls basketball games, and we had a boys basketball game and a wrestling match and a swim meet, and we're just kind of getting our feet back underneath us and figuring out all these protocols that we have and stuff like that. But it was truly super cool to see kids competing again, and I know that it's definitely different. The flow of events, with some of the protocols and stuff, but I'm super excited for the kids, and what they've been able to do. I'm also super excited for the coaches. Very passionate about their sports, and just seeing kids compete again. So I know that they're excited. We're excited for them, and we're gonna get this COVID season B going, and good things are gonna happen. So we're super excited for that. It's different. Like if you were at some of the basketball games this week, how coaches have to coach and kids are spaced and fans and the whole mask thing. And then if you were at the swim meets, if you got a chance, to see the swim meets via, on a live stream, things are just different. How kids prepare for, walking to the table before a wrestling match. And so there's a lot of other things out there that are in this big picture of playing sports, but when we get right down to it, we got to be grateful for the opportunity to compete this week, because we got some events in. We got one more event on Saturday. Again, pretty much only fans that are on a gate list get to come. So if you're a faithful fan of Discovery Canyon Athletics and you like to attend events, I am super sorry that you can't just walk in and come to some of these events this year. And everything's going to be live streamed. So know that going forward. But super proud. Tell the kids thanks, and tell them they did a great job. If you see a basketball player or any athlete, a wrestler, a swimmer, that's out and about, and them, just please tell them they did a great job. You could echo that with the coaches because they've dealt with a lot, just trying to get these seasons going, and obviously passions came out, because we're all competitive as well and stuff. So it's been fun. I'm super excited, so we're gonna move forward. But a couple of things that I just want to remind people: if you are in attendance at any of our sporting events, and so if you get to attend a sporting event this year, inside, you have to, first thing is you got to social distance in the stands. You got to do those things, and which you're doing great. You cannot wait for your kid in the gyms after games, matches, whatever. You have to go to the parking lot, see them at home. You can't wait for them. A lot of that has to do with the turnover. They don't want athletes crossing with other parents and things like that. So I just need you to follow those rules. So if you're here, the game's over, get up, leave. You can talk to your kid at home. If you want to chat with coach sometime, send them an email, talk with them, or whatever. I know that it's not as personable as it used to be. And kids being able to go over and sit with their parents and things like that. We just can't do that this year, at least right now. Maybe things will loosen up a little bit more, but I'm just saying that if you are in attendance, I need you to please expedite. I'm not going to be at every game, and stuff, because that's a lot. I'm already done 4 days this week, and I've got a big week coming up next week. So I just need you guys to help us out with that. Just tell the kids that you'll see them at home when they get home, and there's a big thing in the variances where athletes and parents can't cross. So please do that. I just need you to do that. If you want to talk to other parents, please just go outside in the outside of our gym and stuff. And that's whether you're here at home or you're at an away event. And if you've taken your kid to an away event, you just need to go out and wait in your car until they come out. So I know that's not the way we've done things, and it's not as personable, and it doesn't build community, but it's what we got to work with in order to keep kids playing sports. So please help us out with that. As we kind of move forward, we're working out the details of where we can have fans and not have fans and things like that. So again, the gate list, if you're on the gate list, you get in. Please, no extra people. We've had some extras show up at games, and I've had to tell them that they couldn't go in. We have a capacity limit. We have to stay at that. So please do that. Just help us out with it. It just will help everything out down the long run. Okay. So I think some awesome things within our events. I would also want to highly encourage you to cheer. It's been pretty quiet in the gyms, but please cheer for our teams and stuff, because you are the fans this year. We don't have that huge student section that gets to come, and so I would just say let's cheer. It looks like Coach Sukel might have to go over and lead some cheers over there to get everybody going, but please do that. You're doing great. Leave the officials alone, and let's just cheer positively for our team. But let's try to build that spirit as parents, as fans of sport, and I think it'll help kids out, maybe get over that anxiety of a quiet gym, or it's just different. So but we're super excited. Remember that if schedules continuously change on our school, so make sure you're checking that, pikespeakathleticconference.org, because they literally continue to change. The last thing I'd like to say is that I'd really, if we want to keep playing sports, I would, make sure that you have your kids limit their weekend interaction with others, if at all possible. I know that's hard, but after we got 4 weeks left of the season, and 4.5 weeks, and we just want to play as many games and get in as many activities as we can, and then hopefully get to the postseason play. So I would just echo that, maybe just have those conversations with your kids, so we can continue to play sports and things like that, and we don't get stuck in some quarantines and all that. So super excited to have kids back. It's a time-consuming process to get things set up and for each event, but we're doing it. We're going to make it through. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks to the coaches for coaching during this crazy time. And we're getting there. And so, yeah. Anyway, have a great weekend, and thanks for the support, and we look forward to seeing you again.